Well, good morning, everybody. Right here, I'm hoping this turns out okay, this video. I'm trying my best. The lighting in this place sucks. Right here, we have my Arma vortex, the 4x2 boost version, converted over to the 4-wheel drive. So, right now, I have, right here are the clipless body posts. So I no longer need these stupid clips. As you can see, these things are dumb. I hate them personally. So it replaces those with these screw-on caps. Much better system. Can't stand using the stupid clips. So I put them, my buddy helped me put them on yesterday, front and rear, but I have to make some adjustments. The rears are in here a little too high, so I gotta see if I can drop them down more, because the body is sitting cockeyed, and I want it to sit flush into here like it normally did. So the bumper protects kind of the front of the Lexan body. So I'm going to do my best here to film this. So just please bear with me. I'm trying my best. This is my first kind of how-to video. And yeah, so, and like I said, the lighting kind of sucks in this shithole. I really hate the lighting in my place. So I'm going to try my best to film this so everybody can see. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do here is get the front wheel out of the way so that I can work. I just have to get my wheel tool here. Okay, so I'm going to be using this to take the wheel off. I'm really not a fan of the Arma wheel tool. This also does the slipper clutch. Nice thought, I guess, but I guess for my big fingers and whatever, I'd much rather use my Traxxas T-bar, but I don't know where that is right this minute. Okay, so I have the wheel off. I'll put that aside. I'm going to try to prop up the vortex. There's the body for it. I'm going to try to prop it up on the repair stand here. This repair stand's junk, but let's see if it'll work today. Gotta position the camera so you can see the front here. Sorry, people, I'm gonna have to adjust the camera. Get myself a little more light on the situation here. The trusty dandy light holder. Alright, so Going to start off with the 20mm. And down in here, we got to remove that screw to see if I can get this post. There's a screw on this side and a screw on the other side, and I got to remove these two to see if I can get this post to drop down and see if I can slide that screw into that hole there. If I cannot get this to go down any further, then what I'm going to have to do is take this out. And there's different lengths, so there's different holes. There's a couple more holes down this way, like one more hole or so down. I'll show you once I get this part out if I have to take it completely out. But like I said, if I can't get it to slide down more, then what I'm going to do is pop it out, and I'm going to cut it off the best I can, starting with one hole, and then stick it in, adjust it, and see how the body fits from there. Sorry if you hear a lot of jiggling around with the camera and stuff. I'm really struggling to get the camera angles right. This is my first time doing a video like this, and by all means, I am not a professional YouTuber or video maker. So right now I'm backing that screw off. Take that screw right out. Now I got lucky when my buddy did these body mounts yesterday for me. It turned out that we had to do only 2 new holes in the body. So if you buy the this is the Proline extended body mounts with, like I said, the clipless body setup. So I got lucky in the front. I didn't have to make any extra holes. These lined up perfectly. But for the rear, it was a little shorter in. So we had to make new holes. And the best way that we did it was my buddy has this little magnet set up that screws onto here. And then there's a magnet on the end of the piece that screws on here. And then you take the other end and clip it on top of the body. And it basically, you make a mark. And then it shows you where to do it. And then he's got a reamer for the bodies. I think that's what it's called. It's a little funny tool that's kind of cone-shaped. And he poked it through the plastic and started drilling it through. He did all that for me. My buddy's a genius. I love my buddy. He's awesome. He's the reason I got into RC cars in the first place. In my video, you will see that those red Jeeps, those are his, built from the ground up. That's what gave me my love for RC cars. Excuse me, guys. Gotta move the camera here. Gotta move a bunch of tools. Gotta be a bunch of noise. Alright. So there we go. So now... Oh, sorry. Knock the camera over. I'm having an interesting morning. trying to get the camera angle just right, but yeah, once again in here, there's one more screw that I have to get out. As my channel grows, and I start making money, then I will invest in a better camera setup for this. But right now, I don't usually do these kind of videos. Alright, so I have those screws out. I'm going to press down on the body post to see if I can get them to go down any further. And they will not. So you can see that there's different holes right in here. So I'm going to chop off a hole and see if I can drop it down a little bit. So I'm going to pause the video while I do this, because there's going to be a bunch of noise and stuff like that. I'm probably going to have to locate my Dremel and see if I can do that. So I will be back in a couple of minutes. Stay with me, people. Okay, I'm back, everybody. I shortened them down by 1, so we're going to put them in. And you can see they go into these hex holes. So slide that in there, and down it goes. It appears that that's the lowest it can go. So if that's not low enough, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. It seems to be bottoming out on the shock towers, so that's got to be it. So now the rears, swing this bad boy around. Same thing here, I got to take those out, those screws out. So find my 20 mil here. Where's my 20? Excuse me, everybody, I got a bit of a dry throat, so I had to have a drink of water. That's 1.5, I need my 2. Just bear with me, everybody, I'm losing tools. Where's the 20? There's the 20, I believe. 2.0, I should say, not 20. There we go. I'm at 2.0. I don't know why I'm calling it a 20. It's a 2.0. Don't mind me. It's a little early for me. Alright, so once again, I take those screws out. Fairly long screws, too. And one of the problems we ran into, the screws that we got with it did not fit. So we had to scrunch up some screws out of the toolbox. So, should have removed the back wheels, but meh. You can see in there again. we go. Got the last screw in. Put it on my magnetic tray. And you can see again, this is the setup. When I put the other one back in, see the front, I didn't bother putting these back on, so these pieces here yet, because I'm just I'm mocking it up right now, and when I'm done I will put those pieces back on, obviously, because they're important, and you don't have those on, you ain't mounting your body. So this is the rear. Oh, sorry, this is the rear. So I'm going to pause the video once again while I cut these down by one, and I will be right back. Just bear with me. Okay, I'm back. So I'm gonna put these in. I think it goes this way. That's all the way down. So take these screws out of the front here that hold the body post up. Put them on my magnetic tray here. Now I need my 2.5 to get that out. Screw it in a little tight, so I can't get it out with my fingers. Down under on my tray. So now I'm going to put these in. Sorry about the light in the way, so I'm going to put those in the hole. Gotta take the screws out of there, stupid. Okay, I'm a dumbass and didn't remove the screws from the front. So I gotta remove the screws from here in order to put the body mount posts in. That might have been too far. Whew. Okay, one more to go. Alright, and down on my magnetic tray. Alright, put the posts in. Put them all the way down. Boom. Alright, so now we are going to mock up the body and see how she sits. There we go, lined up in the front. It's a little hard to get the mock up in the back here. I think I have this reversed. I don't think so. I don't know. I think I got this reversed. I'm having a hard time getting the rear lined up. If that's the case, then I'm gonna have to trim the body post pieces because they're way too long. Okay, so here we have. Okay, so there's that one lined up. And that one lined up. And the front's lined up. There we go. Okay. Just me. How does that look? Oop, knocking my light over. That's as low as I can get it to go. That's a lot better than it was. You can see here in the front that there was this gap here was way higher than that. How does it look? It looks a lot better. I mean, not perfect by all means, but I can't do any better than that. So, sorry about the noise here, people. My camera came off the tripod. Oh, pile of shit tripod. Okay, so I'm going to take the body back off. And I'm going to re-examine some things here because these I have to screw down for one. But on the rear, I think they're interfering with the arms. Here they are too. I don't know if you can see that on camera or not, but okay. So I'm going to have to cut those down too. So just give me a moment and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I had to trim these down because they were, like I said, they were interfering with the arms and stuff, the suspension. As the suspension would come up, you can't really see on camera, but as the suspension would come up, this bar right here was coming in contact with this. So I had to trim that down. So now what I can do is pop these out. I'm gonna hand thread the screws in first. Or not. What is going on here? Okay, so I've come into another issue, and that is, I don't know if you can see on camera, but these adjustment holes up there, they don't have one. So when it's all the way down, I can't put the screw in. So I will be back in a minute. I'm going to have to drill a new hole. Okay, so I ran into a new issue. So like I said before, there wasn't enough holes. Well, it looks like I've got no choice but to use the last pre-drilled hole because this threads down in here, and when I start to drill through, I'm hitting the screw that goes down into here. So it leaves me with no choice. Sucks, but whatever. The body's going to be a little higher than I wanted it, but what can I do? I mean, that's just it. Like, I can only do so much. So bring it down, put a light here. Alright, so now we are going to thread the screw into there. I'm going to start to hand thread it in first. And this one then backwards. My other screw here. Start to hand thread it in. And then get my 2.0. That's my 2.25. Just gotta tighten it down. Oh, wrong one. I need the 2.5. This one. Tighten it down. There we go. Same thing on the other side. There we go. And that goes in there. And then we'll do the same thing with this one. Grab the screws off my magnetic tray. You can't see nothing in here. So there we go. Just hand thread them at first, just to get them started. There we go. Now the 2.5 to tighten those boys down. Last one. Don't reef them down because you're screwed into plastic into plastic, so you will you'll have some issues if you do that. All right, so now put these back in the hole. No, this way. Apparently. Okay, maybe I can make it go down a little more. I just mock up the body to make sure that it's fine. Just hang on 1 second, I'm gonna pause the video. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I have to pause it so many times here. I had to find the body. I set it aside. So there we go, there's the body. Everything seems to line up. The holes line up. But there's still the gap in the front, as you can see where my finger is. So, take the body off. And I can cut these off one more time. I'm not going to pause the video to cut it because I was going to use my Dremel, but I can't find it. So I will just cut it by one more with my side cutters. Have a mess to clean up later, but whatever. There we go. Now, just barely misses. I come to the end of my suspension travel, and the arms just missed by probably ½ inch, maybe an inch. Okay. So now I will do the same thing in the rear. I will cut these down by 1. So, pa-ting. I think I cut that one down too far. Shit. Oh, there's extras if I need to. So now I'm going to mock up the body one more time. Oh boy, pain in the butt. There we go. One side. 2. And the front. Up, back popped up. It's in a very bad spot where the hole got drilled. Because it's on this like beveled out piece of plastic that they did. Let's see how that affects. A little effort, I can get that on. As you can see, that's how the body post goes on to hold the body on. The body clips, I should say, not posts. Alright, let's see what kind of issues I'm going to run into now. Screwing that down on the inside. Take the body off. Put that aside. Alright, so I need my 2.0, and then this one, I'm gonna switch the light over to here. Oops, sorry, not the camera. So. Actually, I'm gonna get my screw kit and see if I can find some different screws. Second thought, I don't want to dig through there. Okay, so here's that screw. Put it on the end of my tool here. I shake so much. There we go, got it in the hole. Tighten that bad boy down. Oh boy. Seems like I'm running into an issue now. Can't get the screw in there. There we go. That's probably just a half a hair. You can't sit flush down. Okay, I see what's going on here. All right. One side in. Hard on the hands. Okay, spin the car around. Okay, this one's in there. Like I said earlier, I was a dumbass. I should have removed the back wheels too. I removed one wheel. Don't know why I didn't remove them all, but that's what it is. Okay, so those are in place. That's not coming out of there. All right, spin you around. Let's start with this side here. And my two screws are here. That one's almost in. There we go. And spin it around to that side. One last screw to go in there. This one doesn't want to go in. Okay, I'm going to look for a different screw here. I have this one. This one might work. Okay, gotta start it there. All right. Not coming out of there. So, my light. Grab the body. Mock up the body one last time here. Having a hard time getting the body on. I'm going to bring this screw up just a little bit here. 2.5, I think it is. No, maybe it's my 2.0. I don't know, a couple turns back. Just to raise it up a little bit. It's a bad spot where the screws go in here. There we go. Grab the other body screws, caps here. All right. Just a tiny gap in the front. Yeah, not bad. Way better than it was. I was sticking my whole hand under there originally. So, looks a hell of a lot better. A hell of a lot better. Alright, that's the end of the video, people. Like, subscribe, share. I want to get my channel up there. So if you like what I did and like what you've seen, then please hit the like button and subscribe. Like I said, I know I'm not the best YouTuber and video maker, but everybody's got to start somewhere. So have a great day and keep your wheels down.